Alright guys, Will here from ZaltekReviews.com. Today I'm taking a look at the turret marine chronograph from MMI watches. They're based in Singapore, just like a few other micro brands that I could mention. Lost my train of thought, don't know what the fuck I'm blabbing about. Cue the intro. Right guys, the turret marine chronograph from MMI watches. I actually forgot about this one. It arrived last week, and I totally forgot about it. And I just realised today after talking to the owner, I can't remember his fucking name now. Can't remember. But this is launching this week on the 15th of December 2021 at 10 AM Eastern, which is 11 PM Singapore time. I think, don't quote me on this, but I think that's around 3 or 4 o'clock UK time. Right, this is actually the second watch I've reviewed from MMI watches. I reviewed their turret the first time. They sent me two of them, one with the funky date complication and another one with the plain dial, and I actually loved it. I really did. I loved the way it wore on wrist. They done really well. They successfully launched their Kickstarter campaign, and they totally smashed it, to be honest with you. So they decided to do this. They call it the Turret Marine, basically a chronograph version of the original turret. So it's not automatic because they're using the Seiko VK67 Mecha Quartz movement. If you don't know what Mecha Quartz is, basically the timing function is quartz and the chronograph part is mechanical. So when you're using the chronograph and that big fuck off orange chronograph hand moves around, it sweeps, a bit like an automatic. As you can see, the subdial at 6, it's ticking. So let's get on to the dimensions. Believe it or not, oh Jesus Christ, fucking great camera work. Well, zoom out. I just had this wee thing here propping up the watch because it's just playing havoc with my lights for reflections and all sorts of shit with this. Where was I? Dimensions. You might think looking at this is a fucking monster of a watch with the amount of stuff that's happening on the dial there. Because when I first got it, took wrist shots, everybody said exactly that. Oh, I bet that's a bit of a beast. And I said to them, oh, it's only a 40mm case. Oh, that really piqued their interest, because it piques mine. I'm not into big massive watches that look like a fucking helicopter landing pad in your wrist. It doesn't do nothing for me. I've only got a 6 3/4 inch wrist, so just below the average. What's the average size of somebody's wrist? 7 inches, thereabouts. Mine's just a fraction under that. Right, so 40mm case. The lug to lug is a rather compact 47mm. Now this is the part I like, it's got a 22mm lug width on a 40mm watch. And you might think, oh, that's no proportioned. Fucking is, look. It's great. And it looks so much better on wrist when you've got the 22 lugs. The bracelet tapers and all that, obviously. Does it? It tapers down to 20, I think. And back up to... I should fucking measure it. Look, I'm a fucking lazy bastard. Right, let's see. In fact, I'll do all the... Where's the fucking camera? Right. 22 for up there, right? I know it's 21.3, but I know it's 22. I fucking measured it earlier. Tapers down to what, 19.5, which is less than I actually said. See, this is why I measured that. I've not got my notes because I'm trying to rush this one. 21.5 at the clasp. While I'm here, I might as well just show you the dimensions. It's not a 41. Try to fucking angle this thing so you can see it in camera. 39.9, 40.1. It's a 40mm case, trust me. And log to log. There you go. 46.9. Oh, thickness. Might as well tell you that because I've not even mentioned that yet. Now, I never measure like for the bottom of the crystal or the side pro. I'd measure the whole fucking thing because that's basically what you're putting on your wrist. What's that? 13.5? That's including that crystal, the double dome crystal. That's more than acceptable for me. Right, what else can I talk about? Obviously it's full of stainless steel. Caseback. The whole mid case. The pushers, the crown, the bezel, the bracelet, the clasp, all stainless steel. 316L, in case you're wondering. Is it ever anything else with these micro brands? I think the only one I've seen was for Wise. He used 904L on that latest meteorite. I'm not talking about that today anyway, so let me have a wee look. As I say, I'm quite rushing this one because I'm a bit late on it because it's releasing in a couple of days. What I say, a couple of days? What's the 15th? Wednesday. Ah, there you go. They do this watch in quite a decent amount of colourways. Where's my fucking thing? I had it on my screen and I fucking lost it. See, I'm fucking well organised for this. I don't know what they're calling them, you know, like shade of shite brown or whatever. I don't know what they're calling each colourway, but I'll tell you what they are, right? You've got this one, black, right? And it's got, let me see, have a look at the rest of them. They've all got orange, like chronograph hand there, and the subdial hands and that, they're all orange as well. So to go through the actual dial colours themselves, you've got this one black, as I said. You've got a full grey one, a full grey version with black printing. There's no different colour subdials. The subdials are grey as well. Looks pretty nice. I'll put a picture up. You've got a white version, which is the one I asked for, but it wasn't possible, so once I stopped crying because I wasn't getting the white one, I says, right, send me the fucking black one then. But the owner did say to me he's going to send me the white one and I'll do another review on it. If you send it out to me, I'll do another review. I'll do another video, an unboxing, and show it all what I like about the white dial. It's a Panda. What other colours? You've got a really nice looking red dial one as well. And the subdials at 12 and 6, they're black, while the subdial at 9 is red. Looks really nice. And the last one is a yellow one, which it's a fucking corker of a colour, a shade, I mean. And the subdials are black at 12 and 6 again, and the subdial at 9 is still yellow. That looks fantastic. That looks like a fantastic summer watch. But obviously, me getting a hard on for white dials. I asked them to send me the white Panda version. Anyway, that's enough of me waffling on. But that... what else can I talk about? The bezel. The bezel insert itself is stainless steel, but it's iron plated. Or it's got that, it's DLC coated. I'm sure. Yep, it is. The dial itself, right, before I get into the subdials and that, it's actually got a texture to it. Right, so focus, you fucking idiot. They call it like an eggshell texture. Fair enough. Don't know where you're getting your eggs from, but I'll go along with that. The lume on this is fucking phenomenal, by the way. They're using C3X1 grade, and I was playing about with this earlier on today. I was taking some pictures and that, wrist shots, and I turned all the lights off, got my UV torch out and gave it a blast, and I was shocked at how bright it was, especially for a chronograph. I mean, my favourite chronograph is the SYE motion chronograph. I think that's just the way it's built, and it's got shite lume, but see the way it's built, it's phenomenal. This, on the other hand, has got absolutely phenomenal lume. I'll show you a Lume Shot anyway later on. Double domed sapphire crystal, as you can see there. It's just a slight dome, but it's double domed anyway, so there's no distortion of that. And it's got brilliant anti-reflective coating. It's got 10 layers of AR coating on this thing. Can't really complain at that, can you? Beautiful watch. Right. The subdials. You've got a running settings hand at 6, that subdial. You've got, is that a 60-minute timer at 12? God, my eyes are bad, man. She's trying to look through this camera hang, man, and try to focus in on what I'm seeing. I don't want to take it away and look, because then you'll not be able to see it. What's that? Is that a 12-hour indicator? Aye, it's. You can fucking slag me off in the comments if you want. I'm not fucking giving a shit. Another aspect to this. Are they fucking applied indices? They are and all. Jesus, put a hell of a lot of work into this. Applied indices. Kind of hands would you call them? No, they've got the wee bit at the middle there. Aye, they're sword hands. Aye, another aspect you've got with this is you've got a date complication on this, believe it or not. And you're looking at this and going, where? Well, we'll see that track that goes on the around the outside of the dial itself. That's actually like one that goes all the way around to 31, obviously. And there's a marker that shows what date it is. See the orange marker there on what date are we on today? The 12th. Right, you can see it there. And the indicator, you can see it, no problem. No problem at all. Bright orange. How can you miss bright orange? What else is on the dial here? As I say, eggshell texture. And the last thing is I've got the logo there at 3. What else can I say? Oh, the caseback. I've not even talked about the bracelet or anything. The caseback is quite sterile, just with that circular, well, it's pretty much their logo, isn't it? In the middle. Oh, it is. And you've got a couple of basic specs around the edge of that. Nice and flat. Good case profile. Even though this, they say that this is, what, over 13mm when I measured it earlier. It doesn't wear like that at all. I'm no kidding it. See how with the angle sloping down like that? And they slope down well enough that you can't even see that case back when it's on your wrist. It just lies totally flat. it still hugs the wrist. Right, talking of which, I'll give you a wrist shot. I've not even got nothing on my wrist. I took my watch off. I've got to put one back on. That'll save a wee bit of time. By the time I fucking edit this, it'll probably be about 3 minutes of content. No, I'm joking. Right, wrist shot. There you go. Now remember, my wrist size is 6 3/4 inches, and this fits on here perfectly. See how it lies? It lies flat on the wrist. Can't see case back or anything like that. I wouldn't even take the thickness that I measured into consideration because it doesn't wear like that. It wears like, I would say, a 12mm watch. Seriously. Easily. It's not top heavy at all. It actually wears extremely well. I was quite surprised when I put it on. Shit, I've not even talked about the bracelet or anything, have I? Getting ahead of myself there. Bloody... Whoa, I nearly dropped it there. I nearly bit ahead of myself, as I say. With a wrist shot. The bracelet's fantastic. Solid end links, quick release, solid links throughout. It's got an H-link pattern, which is my favourite. It's got the the fucking clasp of choice for micro brand. This is the best one. This is the best. This is what NTH uses, pretty much. There's quite a few of the higher up, better micro brands that use this clasp. And why shouldn't they? Because it's brilliant. Nice solid action. It's signed, obviously. It's got 5 levels of micro adjust. Oh, that's weird. These ones normally have 6. But 5's fantastic. 5's plenty. 5's probably a better number, really. Aye. Right, what's left? A Lume Shot, eh? Right, let me pause it and I'll turn on these fucking lights. And bang, there you go. Lume Shot. Let's see if I can get a better angle of that. See the date? Alright, you can't see what number it is, but you can see the marker. The bezel insert, it's fully loomed as well. I would say this, it's more of a chronograph diver. What's the fucking water resistance? I've not even mentioned that. 200 metres, I think. Probably will be because the crown is screwed down and all that. If I'm wrong, I'll put a wee thing up. I'm pretty sure it's 200 metres. Crown's loomed as well, which is a nice touch. See, you might think that's no anything special, but trust me, in real life, it's fucking it lasts for ages. Give me a wee blast of the fucking torch, get a fighting chance. There you go. It's probably the glare off my monitors that are making it. There. And it stays like that. Even the subdials are loomed. Brilliant. Excellent watch. If you're thinking about backing this on Kickstarter, don't go for the white one because, well, at least leave me one so I can get one. I definitely recommended. Brilliant watch. When did I say it was releasing? Oh, price. I didn't even know what the price is. Fuck me, I'm well prepared, aren't I? I'll find out and put it in the comments. Fully recommended. Well done, MMI watches. Great watch. Great chronograph. One of my favourites. Right, please like and subscribe. And if you want to see some more, a bit more professional videos the next time, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Toodles.